Daffg. Grand Storm, the newcomer. Gundog 2 just backing away and now lashing out behind. And Gotti still to come forward as well for the running of race number 4. So not too far off the start. Looks like the final 6 to load. Interesting race coming up. There seems to be plenty of chances on paper. In the international markets, we've got Wasim, Daffg, Circle Dream and Yulong Warrior. Almost all joint favourites. Only half a point or so between them. So a very wide market here for the running of the 4th race. That's on the international markets. Now coming up is Tanamar. So down to the last couple, Grand Storm and Gotti to come forward, and we'll be right to go. So Shane Ryan into his area, about to send them away. So we're almost set now. Ready to go at the 1400 metres. They're ready. Gates are back and they're racing. Ruffer came out a little bit awkwardly but didn't lose too much ground there. Gundog Do had no speed whatsoever. Circle Dream and Wasim, and also Doublet are going up on the outside of Ruffer and now kicking through Rura Augusta on the inside. Gotti out a little bit wider. Daffg is nice and handy to them. They were followed by Zarat Jamira, now driving through on the inside. Yulong Warrior picks up ground. A gap away in the field then to Tail of Fire, followed by Arrowway down on the inside. Then came Grand Storm, the newcomer. Tanamar was second to last and Gundog Do back at the tail. 24.52 was the lead time as they come off the back straight. And the front runner Circle Dream shows the way. Wasim went up to second. Doublet under pressure, being ridden along in 3rd position and going up wide. Gotti travels into it well. They were followed next of all by Rura Augusta. Then came Daffg under a bit of pressure, but generally finishes on fairly well. They were followed by Yulong Warrior. Next of all is Ruffer, who's dropped back Arrowway, and the rest are headed by Zarat Jamira. They turn for home now, 400 metres to go. Wasim moved up on the outside, went to the lead. Gotti's travelled okay, but came off the bit now, grinding down the outside. Daffg is nice and handy, begins to launch out in the middle, and also Yulong Warrior beginning to run on. Wasim is joined by Daffg. Daffg has surged up on the outside of Wasim. Gotti, they were followed by Yulong Warrior. Rura Augusta finishing well. Daffg is the front runner. Wasim is trying to come back. Gotti is between them, but Daffg, this was a winner waiting to happen, and Daffg has come on for a good victory. Daffg wins it by a length and a half. Tight go for second, Wasim or Gotti. They were followed by Rura Augusta, Yulong Warrior. Then came Gundog Do, who couldn't go a yard early but ran on well from Doublet. Next to come across the line, Arrowway. Circle Dream dropped out of it. So too did Ruffer, Zarat Jamira. They were followed by Tail of Fire a long way back, with Grand Storm and Tanamar back at the tail. Good race, but Daffg, well, he was looming large after they'd gone about a furlong. Generally a horse that gives them a start, certainly in its first couple of runs for the season. That has been able to posse up just off